Hi, I'm giving you my 34-week until 36-week update dahil I don't know, I'm just so tired in the past couple of days kaya hindi ko na naharap mag-video. So yun lang talaga yung symptom na meron ako. Plus grabe yung appetite ko. So I'm hungry all the time. I'm trying my best not to overly indulge, pero pag hindi naman ako kumain, yung aking baby ay napakalikot sa tiyan. So I feel like I really have to eat kasi gutom din siya. Para siyang nagka-catch up sa weight or nagka-catch up na kumain ng kumain bago siya lumabas. At my 33-week ultrasound, my baby is measuring 2 weeks in advance. So, medyo malaki si baby, kaya siguro mas malakas din akong kumain. Or malakas akong kumain, kaya malaki si baby. Bahala na. But what's certain is my blood sugar levels is normal. Kaya nasa safe zone kami. Ang advice na lang ni doktora ay wag na lang masyado magkakain. At kung magkakain man, i-manage yung mga simple sugars, like instead of eating white rice, just eat brown or red rice. Tapos instead of white bread, wheat bread, ganun. So, pinalitan namin yon, including my milk. Dati kasi full cream. Ang Bear Brand pala ay nakakataba. But because I'm lactose intolerant, kapag yung liquid milk, sumasakit yung tiyan ko. Kapag Bear Brand na powder, hindi. Kaya yun yung iniinom ko. Pero nakakataba daw talaga yon. So, hindi siya advisable. So, I shifted to a fat-free liquid milk. So far, hindi naman ganun kasama yung effect sa akin. Hindi sumasakit yung tiyan ko. So, buti na lang nahanap ko yon. Now, we are just waiting. 36 weeks na ako. I'll be giving birth at 37 weeks and 6 days. So, my goal is to, number 1, reach at least 37 weeks. At pag 37 weeks kasi December, pasok kami sa month of December. Nagbe-behave muna ako sa bahay. At the same time, as someone with a high-risk pregnancy, all throughout my pregnancy, nakapampakapit ako, the progesterone. So, I put it through there, sa baba, sinisiksik yon. So, finally, tinanggal na rin yon. Pinay-stop na sa akin at 36 weeks. Kasi dapat, prepare na yung katawan ko to give birth. Kaya ni-stop siya at exactly 36 weeks. Pinatigil na rin yung aspirin. Yung aspirin, it's something that you take for your blood to prevent preeclampsia. Tapos para maayos din daw yung blood flow. So, I took aspirin from inception. I think it also helped me conceive my baby. Pero pinatigil na rin yun at exactly 36 weeks para hindi ako mag-overbleed kapag inoperahan na ako. So, ganun din yung ginawa nung nag-circlage ako. Pinatigil rin yung aspirin. Tapos, a month after, pinatuloy ulit. Pero this time, yun, pinatigil na. So, somehow, nakatipid kami sa aming mga gamot. Kasi yung progesterone yun yung pinakamahal. The vitamins, it's normal lang yung price. Hindi ganun ka-expensive. Yung progesterone is 75 per soft gel. Tapos pag makakuha ka ng discount, magiging 60 na lang siya. So, ganun siya. Anyways, ganyan talaga. Ano naman, thankfully, continuous naman yung provision ni God. So, hindi naman kami nahirapan. Fortunately, hindi namin kailangang hanapin pa or iutang kung ano yung mga kailangan namin gastusin for this pregnancy. So, ayun. So, okay lang. Now, I prepared everything in advance kasi ang hirap kumilos. So, I'm done with my nesting. I'm done with packing my hospital bag. Everything. Nasa sasakyan na nga rin siya. Ang hindi ko na magawa, maglinis ng CR kasi talagang yung chemicals hindi kaya ng hindi okay for you. It's not safe for you. My husband as well has asthma. So, ayun, di rin pwede sa kanya. So, I'll be scheduling I will be hiring someone to clean it. And then, the rest, i-clean ko na lang siya next week. Habang naghihintay ng mga anak. I hope hindi ako mag-labor before my scheduled CS. Kasi apparently, if na emergency CS ka, dadaan ako sa emergency room. So, pag dumaan ka pa ng emergency room, matcha-charge ka ng emergency, whatever fee sa emergency room. Kasi accommodate ka nila. Tapos meron ding separate doctor doon. So, may professional fees din doon. I'm not sure how expensive. Pero yun, extra charge siya. So, but if hindi ka nag-contract, pumunta ka sa as scheduled, magpapa-admit kami a day before, the evening before the operation. Then doon, wala nang charge yung for emergency. Next week rin pala, I have to go to a clinic to get my non-stress test. Yun na lang yung final step ko before my CS. So, yeah. We are almost there. Thank you, Lord. Binabalikan ko nga eh. Grabe yung journey, pero I'm very grateful. Bawal miyak. Binabalikan ko nga yung journey. I can't believe na I turned 36 weeks today. I pray for the continuous growth of my baby and safety of my baby in my womb, and also for the safety of my body and strength ng aking katawan, and also for the safety of my husband kasi labas ng labas. Because he's also working, and then as you know, as holiday approaches, marami silang occasion, so he goes out a lot of times. So, yep. Wala na kaming ibang gagawin. Puro prayers na lang talaga until we reach the operation day. Ayan. And because I'm already on the safe zone, nagpa-prenatal massage na ako, manicure, pedicure, and foot spa. Meron kasi nagsasabi na may risk yon. Yung pagpapa-foot spa, manicure, and pedicure, meron siyang risk na mag-preterm labor ka. So, I avoided it. Pati yung prenatal massage. Hindi na ako nag-experiment. Tinais ko na lang yung sakit ng katawan, yung kalyo ko sa paa, yung mga ingrong kong naiipon. Kasi nga, I mean, simpleng ano lang naman yan, pagtitiis. Kaya, hindi ko siya ginawa. Ngayon lang, at 36 weeks. Worth it naman. Worth it din yung bayad kasi nga ang tagal kong hindi pinagawa. So, ayun. Sabi naman nung nagmamassage, pag mga 4 months up to 8 months or 7 months, they don't accept yung mga prenatal, yung mga mommies, to massage yung mga mommies pag ganun, kasi baka mga mag-preterm. Tapos, kapag kabuanan na yun, pwede na daw siya. Tapos, nagtanong rin ako, paano ba yung sa postnatal naman na massage? Usually daw, ang dapat daw ay after 1 year postpartum pa. Pero yung iba tinatanggap na yung at least 4 months postpartum. So, 4 months pa ako magtitis ulit bago makapag-massage. And yung massage na ginawa ko is home service. Dito lang kami sa bahay. Kasi sira din yung elevator namin. Ang dami naming problema. But yeah, masaya. Thank you, Lord, for the provision again.